it's Julie here from Fruci Fit. Thought I would just drop in just to give you a quick update on what's happening here on this great Monday morning. So, what's happening? Well, it's interesting. Do you know what? Formula One at the weekend, Lewis Hamilton's speech, you know, whether you like Lewis Hamilton or not, and I know there's a real mixed bag of thinking out there, but he really touches on some key things in the speech that he gave after he'd won the race. And one of the things was around choice. You know, he chose to keep his slick tyres on his racing car when he was doing that race. And, you know, whether or not you know anything about motor racing, it is about that choice that he made. He made that decision, he made that choice, and he thinks that was definitely the key aspect that helped him win that race, win 7 times world champion and claim that world record. And it got me thinking, because actually the choices we make today are how things are going to pan out in the future. You know, he made that choice on that racing track at that time, and that influenced the outcome of that race. And the choices we make influence how our lives will often pan out. And you know, it's not dissimilar in terms of our fitness. And I know there'll be many people that will be sitting there thinking, oh, I really need to get fit, but you know what, Christmas is around the corner, shall I do it now? No, I'll put that off and I'll do that in the new year after Christmas. And you know, for me, that's just thinking and reflecting over that. You know, it's the whatever it is of November, it's the 16th of November, we've probably got about 4 weeks till Christmas, 2-week period over Christmas, that's 6 weeks approximately, never quite sure. I don't do the counting down to Christmas thing. I know there's people out there already that are putting their decorations up, getting their trees, but I'm definitely a 1st of December girl personally. Anyway, it's 6 weeks till Christmas, and you know what? That's 6 weeks that you can really push forward on your health and your fitness and your well-being. And so I think, you know, if you're one of those people that are thinking about, shall I do this? Shall I not do this? Or I might put it off until after Christmas. You know, that choice that you make today will influence how you go forward. Because if you make the flip choice, and I often try and encourage people to look at the flip side of the coin, if you were to start that fitness journey now, that means you're 6 weeks ahead. That means you'll have more energy, everything will be fitter for Christmas, so many positive things, you know, more toned up, you're a longer way into your journey, habits start to form, everything is starting to be ticked off in those boxes. And so what I would say to you is really think about those choices that you make and how that will impact going forward. Anyway, that's enough jibber jabber from me, Formula One to making choices about our health and fitness. So I'm going to show you today what our Back to Basics session is about. We've just finished that. So Back to Basics is very much about breaking exercises down so that it doesn't matter where you are on your fitness journey, you can access that fitness journey and do some workouts. And one of the exercises that we've done this morning is Renegade Rows. So Renegade Rows ordinarily are an exercise that you're on the floor like this in a plank position, and you're pulling up with your elbow, pulling up with your elbow. So a lot of ladies would say, I can't do a plank, and I totally get that, or I can't get on the floor, or actually that's too much pressure on my shoulders, you know, if you've had a shoulder injury or something similar. So breaking exercises down, and I'm just going to show you one of the forms that you can do, but you can do it on the wall, you can do it on a chair, you can do it on your knees and break it down on the floor. So if you're doing it on the wall, you're going to stand with your feet hip distance apart. Your hands are going to be shoulder distance apart. You're going to engage your core, really suck your core in. And then you're going to take your elbows and you're going to drive back with your elbows. Imagine you're trying to elbow something behind you. So you're going to drive back with your elbow, drive back with your elbow. All the time, make sure you're keeping your back straight and your core engaged. Now, one of the things that people often do with the Renegade Rows is that they turn their bodies. So that's a key mistake that people make with this exercise, that as they come round, because really focusing on driving that elbow back, so they tend to bring their bodies round. But actually you want to try and keep your body so it's facing forward, your shoulders are facing forward, your hips are facing forward. And if you wanted to make this slightly difficult, slightly more challenging, and I can hear some people out there, the cynics amongst you, thinking, well, that's not going to do much, is it? So you could do it on one leg. It changes the distribution of your muscles so that you can then do that exercise in that position. So that's one of the exercises that we've done this morning in Back to Basics. Anyway, that gives you a quick insight into what we're doing in Fruci Fit. If you're interested in kick-starting your journey into health and fitness, whatever your goals are, we're about to launch our 28-day Kickstart program, which is truly, truly exciting because we're soon to have a new studio opening in Devizes. We've already got one operating in Marlborough. So once we're moving forward again after the current period that we're all finding ourselves in, that's an exciting time to come and join us. Anyway, that's enough from me. Whatever you're going to do today, make it a good one, and I will see you soon. Take care now. Bye.